What is going on, guys? AMC is rallying today, and this is a breakout that is likely to continue for quite a while. We are at a pivotal moment, so we have to go over the technical analysis, why this breakout is coming, and we are looking at a massive breakout over $50, hopefully to about $60 by the end of the week. But we're going to go over all of the information you guys need to know, the stock code tracker data, because we are going through a bit of a gamma squeeze as well. We're going to go over the Ortex data, literally everything you guys need to know. So drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. And with that, let's get straight into the video. So first and foremost, guys, we are on a breakout right now. We are up 8.47% for the day. As you guys can see, this little dip in here where we did come back down to about $40, found some support. Now we are approaching those higher levels at about $48 that we have previously seen. We are only $1 away from $48, currently at about $47 per share. So once we can get up to this level, confirm we're breaking out above that, we're likely to see a lot of trading algorithms start to bid up the stock, as well as day traders, FOMO buyers, and even hedge funds and institutions that are buying into the stock. But at the same time as this, we are experiencing some hedge funds and institutions that are getting margin called. Now, don't think this is actually starting the motherball short squeeze. That is simply not going to be the case. We're going to see much bigger price action, and to be quite honest, we want to see the moass start in the $100 to $200 range. That's really where we're going to see these multi-thousand-dollar price points that everybody knows is coming. But when we get to this margin call situation, it comes down to the smaller hedge funds and institutions that are severely over leveraged, as we do know, on AMC stock, but overall in all of their positions throughout the whole entire stock market. Now, when AMC starts to rip like this, the larger hedge funds and institutions, they have the capital required to stay in their short positions. They just pull it from their cash reserves, or they sell other long stocks to stay in their positions. Much the same way, if you guys have margin in your account value goes down, so you have to deposit more money to stay in your positions. If you are broke, if you don't have money to deposit, like some of these hedge funds and institutions, when you're talking about millions of dollars per dollar move that AMC moves to the upside, they simply don't have the liquidity and the capital to stay in their short positions. So that is essentially what is going on right now. We're seeing AMC actually starting to skyrocket right now, approaching this 9% mark, and I wouldn't be surprised in after hours if we even break out close to about $49, even $50 per share. Like I said, algorithmic trading programs are going to start bidding up the stock. Guys, that is simply how this does work. We, yes, are seeing a lot of people buying into the stock. You're seeing some level of margin calls, but you're also seeing the algorithmic trading programs trying to price in what is going on and expected moves. So that is what is simply going on, the algorithmic trading as well as the margin calls. But don't be alarmed by the sound of margin calls. Like I said, we want to see the short squeeze start in the multi-$100 price points to really see thousands of dollars with AMC stock. But when you're seeing these margin calls coming in for smaller hedge funds and institutions, the more AMC does go up, the more the bigger guys want to start shorting AMC as well. So you're just seeing the shorts simply being replaced. You're not seeing the short interest actually going down the way you would if shorts were actually covering on a massive scale. So that is simply not the case. Shorts are not covering on a massive scale. Now let's move to the Ortex data. We're signifying 16.81% short interest percentage of free float and an even 86 million shares that are sold short that do need to be bought back. So those are both significant numbers, and the short interest really hasn't changed much since we have went through this rally. There's going to be a bit of delay because the T+2 settlement time or even T+3 settlement time in some cases that you're not really going to see what is actually happening, especially for this week that we are on right now, for about the next 2 days. So keep that in mind, guys. But like I said, 16.81%, that is almost extreme short interest. You're going to get a lot of people talking about AMC. The more AMC does go up, meaning more shorts are likely to take on short positions. 86 million shares, a very large amount. You're seeing the share utilization at 93.39%, and that has went up about 1% just since the update for yesterday. So we're seeing this restriction of shares. There's actually less shares that are available to be lent out now than there was 7 days ago when the share utilization was at 90.60%. This is, like I always say, good and bad. You want more shares to be available to be sold short, so hedge funds and institutions actually take that and run with it, right? You want to see the short interest going up. You want to see the free flow on loan going up, which we are seeing. The free flow on loan is at 21.06%. So I do expect the short interest to go up, as a lot of these shares on loan are likely to be sold short into the open market. And if I were to imagine, Thursday is always our reddest day. It's not Friday. It's always Thursday, usually for the past couple of weeks, down about 8% on Thursday. So that would not surprise me if we see a really green day on Wednesday, and then obviously a very red day on Thursday, and then we do see a massive green day on Friday with this technical breakout, the trading algorithms, FOMO buyers, day traders, and even hedge funds and institutions that are buying into AMC stock. So that is kind of what I imagine is going to happen. That's a little prediction from myself going throughout the rest of this week. I think we're going to land ourselves at the minimum about $50, at the higher end about $60. You're not going to see the overall short squeeze that is actually starting this week, in my personal opinion. But we do have major margin calls that are starting on September 1st. So that is tomorrow. So we are likely to see some level of shorts actually covering on their short positions, which is going to be good for your overall portfolio and your positions in AMC. Do what you guys want to do, whatever your sellout point is. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you are worried about this, if you are missing sleep because AMC is trading sideways or not taking enough time, if you're risking bill money, that is never going to be advised by anybody. If they tell you to risk bill money or risk your sleep or your health or your stress levels, that is definitely not something that you guys should do whatsoever. But I am definitely holding on to all of my AMC position. I'm not even thinking about selling it. I'm not even looking at it, guys. We are in this until the mother of all short squeeze does happen, whether it's hundreds of dollars, thousands, or even $1 million. We're in this for the long haul, not until we hit the very, very top. So that is all we do have from the Ortex data. Let's get into the Stocko tracker data, because we are seeing a bit of a gamma squeeze actually happening today. 68,000 calls that are in the money, out of the money calls at 125,000. So 68,000 calls that are in the money, that controls 6.8 million shares. Let's go to the actual option chain and let's pull up and let's see where the next levels of gamma activity that we're going to see a lot of buying coming in. And obviously it's that $50 strike. So the closer we get to 50, the more you're actually going to see hedging happening before 50, but obviously after 50. You're seeing almost 22,000 for open interest at the $50 strike, but still a significant level at the 48 and the 49, with the 48 being 4,300, almost 4,400, and the 49 at almost 3,900 for open interest. So right there, that controls almost 800,000 shares. But obviously at the $50 strike, you're looking at 2.175 million shares that would have to be bought by the market makers. So I do think you're going to see a lot of pressure coming Thursday, like we always do, to push some of these options that are out of, or that are in the money, to push them out of the money. So that is kind of what I do expect from that. Still looking at this massive breakout that is coming. It is very exciting, and I could not be more excited for it. Now, as far as the overnight reverse repurchase agreements, we actually did hit an all-time high today at 1,189,616,000 for these reverse repurchase agreements. Now, this may be a problem. We're going to have to see how this does play out, because there's been some talk about this collateral not actually being good to use with the DTCC and the NSCC for the clearing corporations once we do get that rule change coming in on Friday, where third parties will have to hold on to the collateral, just pretty much trying to prevent an Archegos situation where one side of a transaction has a lot to risk, potentially losing billions of dollars, where the other side is just collateralizing bad collateral. So you're going to see a rush to safe collateral if they are using the overnight reverse repurchase agreements, treasury bonds as safe collateral. You're likely to see this go up even more until the Fed does stop accepting these. The Fed will eventually stop accepting these, and that's really where you're going to see some massive price action moves with AMC stock. So that is all you guys need to know. There's a lot more to cover in further videos later on tonight. That is basically all I do have. Check out the 4 links linked down below in the description. There's a free Discord chat. There's the link for public. There's a link for Webull. There's also the link for the buy and sell alert. So definitely check all of those links out. You cannot go wrong by checking them out. But I just want to say at the end of this video, thank you guys for all the support on this channel, coming back, watching these videos, getting all of your AMC fix in. I do greatly appreciate and love every single one of you guys. So with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.